Good morning dear students and welcome back to my online class of chemistry. In this video I am going to discuss the types of chemical reaction. See here, these types of chemical reaction is categorized into different types. See, that is first one synthesis reaction, second one decomposition reaction, then third one displacement reaction and fourth one double decomposition reaction. So first we discuss what is synthesis reaction. Synthesis reaction means the reaction that in which two or more substances combine together to form a single substance is called synthesis reaction or combination reaction. Okay, that means the reaction in which two or more substances combine together to form a single substance is called combination reaction, or you can say that synthesis reaction. The formula is A plus B gives rise to AB. That means two single substances A and B, when they will be react, they form a single compound, okay, single substance, that is AB. So let's see, that is example of combination reaction or synthesis reaction. Here you see already you know that that means A plus B gives rise to AB. So here that example, that is hydrogen plus chlorine. Okay, see these are two elements. When it react, it form a compound, a single compound, that is hydrogen chloride. H2 plus Cl2, it gives rise to HCl. Like this sulfur plus oxygen, when it react with each other, that is form that what? Sulfur dioxide. Okay, sulfur plus oxygen, it gives rise to sulfur dioxide. And iron plus oxygen, it gives rise to Fe2O3, that is ferric oxide. That means two elements when they will be combined, two substances when they will be combined together, they form a single substance. The next one we have discussed what is decomposition reaction. See here, decomposition reaction, that means it is the breaking of a compound either into elements or simpler compounds, such that these products do not recombine to form that original compound. That means what is decomposition reaction? Decomposition reaction means it is a chemical compound decomposed into two or more simpler substance. And decomposition reaction you have find two types, that is thermal decomposition and photochemical decomposition. Thermal decomposition means the reaction brought about by heat, and photochemical decomposition means the decomposition brought about by light. If that reaction decomposed by light, then it is known as a photochemical decomposition reaction. And if the reaction brought about by the heat, then it is known as a thermal decomposition reaction. Okay. See, let's see the example. Here you see mercuric oxide, HgO. When it decomposes, it gives rise to what? Mercury plus oxygen. That means a single compound, it will be decomposed and form what? Two simpler substances. The formula is AB. Okay. One chemical compound, when it is decomposed, it gives to two or more simpler substance, that is A plus B. AB gives rise to A plus B. So this is known as what? Decomposition reaction. The next one is displacement reaction. Okay, that is single displacement reaction, and the formula is A plus BC. It gives rise to AC plus B. So what is displacement reaction? Displacement reaction means a reaction in which an element or radical has replaced another element as a compound. Okay, that means the chemical reaction in which an element or radical that means have replaced another element in a compound. For example, see here is aluminium plus copper sulfate. When it is react with each other, according to the formula, what you will get? Aluminium sulfate plus copper. That means what is that formula? A plus BC. It gives rise to AC plus B. Here A is what? Aluminium, and B is copper, and C is sulfate. So it gives rise to what? AC plus B. That means aluminium sulfate plus copper. Okay. Then next one, see, that is carbon plus Q plus oxide. It gives rise to carbon monoxide plus copper. Okay. So this is known as a single displacement reaction. Next we have discussed that what is double decomposition reaction. Double decomposition reaction means it is a chemical reaction in which two reactants are both, that means decomposed to form a new substance by exchanging their radicals. That means two compounds are there, they will be react with each other and they exchange their radical and form that two or more substance. That is known as what? Double decomposition reaction. Let's see the example. See here, what is this one? Barium nitrate. When react with magnesium sulfate and the formula is AB plus CD gives rise to AD plus BC. Okay. So here A is what? Barium, B is nitrate, C is magnesium and D is sulfate. So according to the formula you will be get an positive to negative, that is AD plus BC. So you have to get barium sulfate plus magnesium nitrate. This is known as what? Double decomposition reaction. These are that different types of chemical reaction. Now we are going to discuss that what is synthesis reaction or combination reaction. So this synthesis reaction can be combined with element-element, element-compound and compound-compound. So first we discussed that the synthesis reaction reacts with element and element. See here, hydrogen when react with oxygen, it produces that what? Water. According to the formula in synthesis reaction, A plus B, it gives rise to AB. Here you see element, hydrogen is an element, oxygen is an element and it gives rise to AB, that means water. That means a single substance or single compound is formed. So hydrogen when react with oxygen, it gives to water. That is element combined with another element and form a single compound. So now we discuss that the element and compound and compound. See here, when a compound react with another compound, that means the reaction between two compounds. See here, ammonia when react with hydrochloric acid, it gives to ammonium chloride. That means both are compound. See, synthesis reaction means what? A plus B gives rise to AB. That means it may be element-element, both react with both the elements, and it may be element compound or it may be compound and compound. So here you see between the two compounds, one more is calcium oxide plus carbon dioxide. When both are react with each other, they form that what? Calcium carbonate, CaCO3. Next example, say ammonia. When ammonia react with sulfuric acid, see both are compound. Okay, then it will form that ammonium sulfate. So what you find when that synthesis reaction react, that means in between the two compound also they form a single compound. Next is the reaction between element and a compound. Here you see carbon monoxide is a compound, react with an element, oxygen. It gives rise to carbon dioxide. That means A plus B. Here one compound react with an element, it form a single compound, that is carbon dioxide. Next one says sulfur dioxide when react with oxygen. Sulfur dioxide is a compound and when react with oxygen, it gives rise to sulfur trioxide. That means when sulfur dioxide react with oxygen, it produces what? Sulfur trioxide. That means we have to find out that the synthesis reaction or direct combination reaction, maybe find out element reaction between element, they produce a single compound, or when they will be react with an element and a compound, they also produce a single compound, and when both the compounds, okay, that means compounds between the when two compounds are react with each other, they also produce one compound. That means A plus B gives rise to AB. So now we here we discuss that some other examples of combination reaction, that is oxidation of non-metals and metals. See from the figure you can find out when metal react with an oxygen, it forms that metallic oxide. Okay, that means when metal, say here you will find out when magnesium react with an oxygen, it gives rise to magnesium oxide. So when a metal react with oxygen, okay, it produce metallic oxide. That is means what? Oxidation of metals. Like this, when a non-metals react with oxygen, it produces non-metallic oxide. For example, see here, carbon plus oxygen, it gives rise to carbon dioxide. That means when non-metal, carbon is a non-metal, when react with oxygen, it produces carbon dioxide. Then next example, see here, metallic oxide. Already you know that. What is metallic oxide? That means when a metal react with oxygen, they produce what? Metallic oxide. So when a metallic oxide react with water, it form metallic hydroxide. Okay, metallic oxide when react with water, it produce metallic hydroxide. See here example of metallic oxide, that is magnesium oxide. When react with water, it produce what? Magnesium hydroxide, that is metallic hydroxide. Like this, when non-metallic oxide, okay, when a non-metallic oxide also react with water, it produce what? Acid. Okay, that is non-metallic hydroxide or acid, that is known as what? Carbon dioxide. See, non-metallic oxide plus water, it form that what? Carbonic acid. Okay, H2CO3. So what you find here? When non-metallic oxide react with water, it produce what? Acidic oxide. Okay, that is known as what? Carbon dioxide plus water, it gives to carbonic acid. The next is when metal react with a non-metal. Okay, that is also combination reaction. Okay, A plus B, it gives rise to AB. See here, in all the example you have to find out that when two single element or compound when they react with each other, they produce a single substance only. Okay, so see here, metal and non-metal when react, they will form a single compound. Okay, so the example is when magnesium react with chlorine, it produce what? Magnesium chloride. And that is, see here, phosphorus react with chlorine, they produce that what? Phosphorus trichloride. Okay, so what you find, these are the some examples of synthesis reaction. That means when metal react with oxygen, we will get that metallic oxide. When non-metal react with oxygen, we have get that non-metallic oxide. And when metallic oxide react with water, we have to find that what? Metallic hydroxide. When non-metallic oxide react with water, we have, it produce what? Acid, that is what? Acidic oxides. And when metal and non-metal, they react, they also produce a single substance, that is a compound. So now you have to discuss that other examples of direct combination reaction or synthesis reaction. That is burning of hydrogen. Okay, see here, when burning of hydrogen means what? Hydrogen is born in the presence of oxygen. Okay, so when hydrogen react with oxygen, it produce what? Water plus energy. Okay, see here, when hydrogen react with oxygen, it produce water plus some energy. Then next one, see, manufacturing of ammonia. These are also an example of what? Synthesis reaction. See here, nitrogen and hydrogen, that means two elements are combined together, it produces a single compound, that is ammonia. So when nitrogen react with hydrogen, it produce what? Ammonia. And that when nitrogen will be react with at 450 degrees Celsius to 500 degrees Celsius, near about the pressure 200 to 900 degree atmospheric pressure. Okay, and the catalyst, you have to use that finally divided iron, that means they produce that what? Ammonia. Okay, that is when nitrogen react with hydrogen, that produce that what? Ammonia. The next one, see, preparation of sulfuric acid. Okay, so how will you prepare that sulfuric acid? See here, when sulfur trioxide, that means it is a compound, and when react with water, that means see here both are the compound, it produce what? Sulfuric acid, H2SO4. That means SO3 plus water, H2O, it gives rise to sulfuric acid. Then next one, we have discussed that preparation of hydrogen chloride gas. See here, when hydrogen react with chlorine, it gives rise to hydrogen chloride. See here, hydrogen is an element and chlorine is also element. When A plus B, it gives rise to what? Hydrogen chloride. Okay, that means a compound. A plus B gives rise to AB. Then next we will discuss that formation of ammonium chloride. See here, ammonium chloride. That means when ammonia react with hydrochloric acid, it gives rise to ammonium chloride. See, ammonia, the formula of that means A plus B. Okay, it gives rise to AB. Here what? Element, compound plus compound. See, ammonia, that when react with hydrochloric acid, it produces what? Ammonium chloride, NH4Cl. NH3 plus HCl, it gives rise to ammonium chloride, NH4Cl. Then next one is formation of magnesium carbonate. See here, magnesium carbonate. That means when magnesium oxide plus carbon dioxide, when they will be react with each other, that means here what? Two compounds. Between between two compounds, when they will be react with each other, it produces that what? A single compound. Here you see, that is magnesium oxide, that is a basic oxide. When it react with that carbon dioxide, that means acidic oxide, it produces that what? Magnesium carbonate, MgCO3. So MgO plus CO2, it gives rise to MgCO3. And next another example, see here, zinc oxide plus carbon dioxide, it gives rise to zinc carbonate. Then copper oxide plus carbon dioxide, it gives rise to copper carbonate. Or you can say that calcium oxide plus carbon dioxide, it gives rise to calcium carbonate. That means formation of carbonate. Okay, here you find out formation of carbonate. The next example is when calcium react with nitrogen, it produce what? Calcium nitride. See here, calcium is an element, nitrogen is also element. That means when two element A plus B, it gives rise to AB, a single compound. So Ca plus N2, it gives rise to what? Ca3N2, that is calcium nitride. The next example, see here, when magnesium plus nitrogen, when react with each other, it produce what? Magnesium nitride, that is Mg plus N2, it gives rise to magnesium nitride. Let's see some other examples of combination reaction or direct combination reaction or synthesis reaction. See here, you will get that when magnesium plus oxygen, it gives rise to magnesium oxide. What you find here? Two elements are react with each other, A plus B, it gives rise to AB, magnesium oxide. The next one, see, hydrogen plus oxygen, when two elements are react with each other, it produces that what? Water, H2O, a single compound. Then carbon plus oxygen, when carbon will be react with oxygen, it produces carbon dioxide. Okay, that means two elements combine each other, they produce that what? Carbon dioxide. Hydrogen plus chlorine, okay, that produce hydrogen chloride. See here, 5 numbers, sodium plus chlorine, when it react with each other, it produce that what? Sodium chloride. Like that iron plus sulfur, when they will be react with each other, it produce iron sulfide. Then calcium oxide plus water, what you find here? Both are compound. The reaction between the two compounds, it produces also a single compound. That is calcium oxide plus water, it gives rise to calcium hydroxide. That means when metallic oxide, calcium oxide is a metallic oxide. When it will be react with water, it produces metallic hydroxide. That means calcium oxide plus water, it gives rise to calcium hydroxide. Like this here, see, ammonia plus hydrochloric acid, NH3 plus HCl, both are what? Compound. That means when reaction between two compounds, it produces also what? A compound, that is ammonium chloride. Next one, see, carbon monoxide plus oxygen, that means what you get? Here is a compound and element. Okay, the compound and element, it also produces a single compound, that is carbon dioxide. When carbon monoxide react with oxygen, it produces carbon dioxide. The next one, say sulfur dioxide plus oxygen, it gives rise to sulfur trioxide. Here also one compound and one element, it produces a single compound. That means A plus B. Okay, when they will be react with each other, it gives rise to AB. What is synthesis reaction? That means it is a chemical reaction in which two or more substances combine together to form a single substance. That is known as what? Direct combination reaction or synthesis reaction. So these are that some examples of synthesis reaction or combination reaction. Thank you.